Huh.
Guys, it's I can't believe how fast 20 years went by. I mean, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. And to be standing here at center court with you guys, my teammates behind me, and appreciating all this, the journey that we've been on. We've been through our ups and been through our downs. And I think the most important part is that we all stayed together throughout. I grew up a die-hard Laker fan. Die-hard. I mean, I knew everything about every player that's ever played here. So to be drafted and then traded to this organization and to spend 20 years here, I mean, you can't write something better than this. And I'm more proud of the fact that not about the championships, but about the down years, because we didn't run. We didn't run. We played through all that stuff, and we got our championships, and we did it the right way. And all I can do here is just thank you guys. Thank you guys for all the years of support. Thank you guys for all the motivation. Thank you for all the inspiration. And, what's funny, the thing that had me cracking up all night long was the fact that I go through 20 years of everybody screaming to pass the ball. And on the last night, they're like, don't pass it. This has been absolutely beautiful, you guys. I can't believe it's come to an end. You guys will always be in my heart. And I sincerely appreciate it. No words can describe how I feel about you guys. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys. And I love you guys. And my family, my wife Vanessa, our daughters Natalia and Gianna, thank you guys for all your sacrifice. For all the hours I spent in the gym working and training. And Vanessa, you holding down the family the way that you have. I can't, there's no way that I can thank you enough for that. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And what can I say? Mamba out.
What up, world? What up, fight family? It's your boy Mac, StayReadyBoxingTV, coming at you with some news you can use, man. What's good, Jay Good? What's good, Omega Red? What's good, Land of the 216? He said, tune in, but in the gym. I'm headed after this. You know what I'm saying? Yep, been a rough weekend. Man. I had to, I really didn't even want to go live today. Still, I was supposed to do an interview yesterday. I couldn't even do it. She was fucked up. This is one of my favorite players. You know what I'm saying? To play the game. My first NBA game I ever went to in my life was 2006, Christmas Day. Rockets versus Lakers. And I went because I wanted to see T-Mac and Yao versus Kobe. First game I ever went to in my life was going to see Kobe. Because I as much as I hated Kobe, I love Kobe at the same time. Like I'd watch Kobe play before I even watched my own Rockets play time because I love to watch him play. That was one of my favorite players ever. Him and Elijah Warren, man, it's crazy, man. Just thinking about what he did for the sport and the moments we got watching Kobe, like seeing somebody put up 81 points in our lifetime. That was our generation's Michael Jordan, like real talk. And he's going to be missed. I know it ain't many people here because I know y'all probably tired of people talking about Kobe, man, but I had to come out and just speak on it because he meant a lot to a lot of people more than just basketball. You got boxers that used to say they had the Black Mamba mentality because he was a killer. on the court. Like he transcended through multiple sports, not just basketball. What's up with the Supreme Beast Boxing? Appreciate you coming through, big homie. But yeah, man, he got his own. But yet, just even saying Black Mamba or that Mamba mentality, that should come from Kobe. Like even whatever sport you use it in, you know what I'm saying. You got people that still half the people in the league right now play basketball because they wanted to be like Kobe. They aspired to be like Kobe. You got Kobe, our generation and Kobe generation wanted to be like Mike, but the generation that's coming up wanted to be like Kobe or AI. Look at James Harden. Look at his game. Look at Kyrie Irving. Look at his game. Look at Trey Young. Look at their game. What's up, Macadon One? What's up with Allen Johnson? I see you. You know what I'm saying? They all aspired to be Kobe coming up. Eric Gordon. You know what I'm saying? This Devin Booker. The list goes on. Shit. And I'm just glad I was made. I'm just glad I was here to actually watch him play. I actually got to see him play live. Uh, he will be missed, man. R.I.P. to Gigi, his daughter. That's a hard one. That's a hard pill to swallow too. I'm not even a father, but just even having, as a parent, using your child like that, man. And my heart go out to Vanessa and the other three sisters of Gigi because not only did they lose a sister and a daughter, they lost a father and a husband. Brother Act hold on. Here you go. Yeah, man.
What's good, bro?
Shit, chilling, man. Appreciate you coming through. Had to do a little weekend recap, and I did want to do a little tribute to Kobe, man. What's your thoughts on all what happened this past weekend? Well, yesterday. And your thoughts on
like I don't know. I was like really in shock about it. My cousin had texted me about it or whatever, and he always knew I used to beat him with Kobe in 2K. So he at all my cousins hit me up at the same time. I haven't talked to my cousins in months. They all text me at the same time, and that's a few people wanted me to get on the live stream because they knew I was a Kobe fan. You know what I mean? Abel, shout out to Monty. They both wanted me on because I'm real Kobe. You know what I mean? Like in 2K, like literally 2016 2K was the last one I played. He wasn't in. When he wasn't in it no more, I really stopped playing because that was my only like go-to guy like that I had.
He's still there. Man,
I mean, yeah, he's still there, but
man, I go play with the old Lakers all the time. I go play with the all Lakers squad or the all Rocket squad. No bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie, I like to play with James Harden. He like the only one that remind me of like an old school player where even
Hello?
Yeah, even though he ain't you know what I mean, even though like Harden isn't like a lot of people say championship quality. I think he is. I think he's a good offensive player. I feel as though like I have a lot of fun using him. Like he remind me of like a good fast-paced player that you could use in a video game.
Fact. Man, my brother 503 Line is in the building. What's up with it, 503? What's up with it, bro? Yo, what's up with it, man? Shit, this sound like you just woke up.
Nah, man. I'm going through the motions right now, bro.
Oh, yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's still getting to me too. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I didn't say it, but when I heard the news yesterday, it really fucked me up. I didn't believe it. Bro, it wasn't even until I was at I left. I was up there with A-Leaf when he was sparring yesterday. What's up with the money? I was up with A-Leaf when he was sparring yesterday, and then we got a
Mac,
workout in, and I
503,
had
what's going on, bro?
shit chilling. What's going down, money?
Fucked up about Kobe, man.
Shit, me too. It's still getting to me, and I was at a brunch yesterday, and then I'm talking about this ain't 5 minutes. I just getting there. They say, "Man, y'all heard the news? Kobe died." I'm like, "What? Nah." They said TMZ just reported it. I'm like, TMZ reported Lil Wayne died too. I don't believe it. I get a bunch of text messages talking about Kobe died. I'm like, nah. I go looking on news reports and everything. Nobody is reporting this shit. So I'm like, this shit ain't real. This shit ain't real. About an hour or two go by. All of a sudden, I start getting notification. I'm like, what the fuck? My phone blowing up. People calling me. I'm like, nigga, Kobe just died for real. And I'm sitting there, and it ain't hitting me. But all of a sudden, everything's coming through. His daughter was with him. At first, it was all his daughters. Then it was like his whole family. Then it was like just Gigi. Rick Fox was there. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Then when I get home, turn the TV on by 7 o'clock last night. That's when it hit me because I actually get to see everything, the actual reports and everything. And it was going on social media yesterday. I had to cut it off because it wasn't nowhere I could have went yesterday that wasn't talking about Kobe. Not Twitter, not Facebook, not Instagram, not even YouTube. And I was like, God damn. Nigga, I even shed tears, my nigga. I ain't gonna even lie to you. That shit fucked me up.
Nigga, I cried myself to sleep last night, nigga. On my dirty soul, nigga. That shit hurt me hard. Nigga, Kobe, nigga, that's what Kobe do to a motherfucker, Mac. Nigga, I'm talking about how you just said it. I'm sitting up here gambling, nigga. Me and my bro Red on the phone. We up here picking teams and shit. My little cousin, nigga, sent me a text message though, but it was a little news and shit from TMZ, like you saying. So I text him back. I said, man, don't send me this bullshit. That shit ain't real. You know how motherfuckers be always sending that shit. Somebody died. This person died.
Yeah, I can't stand that.
Yeah, I'm like, man, don't send me this bullshit. This shit ain't real, bro. But I'm looking at this shit. I'm telling Red, like, yeah, nigga talking about Kobe died. He like, damn, Kobe, bro, you talking about like my little cousin with this dumbass shit talking about Kobe died and shit. But then I'm looking at that motherfucker, right? You know how nigga still even said, I saw the little blue check on TMZ, like, nah, I'm just trying to see if it's true. So I'm like, man, I see the little blue check, so I just go to TMZ. Even when I went to TMZ, but mind you, nigga, I'm looking at the motherfucking Pro Bowl game at the same time, so I'm on ESPN. I'm like, man, these people ain't saying shit, ain't shit broke, ain't no breaking news at the bottom, ain't none of that shit. So that nigga Red, like, bro, this shit on New York Post. I'm like, man, New York Post, that shit ain't true. That shit ain't true. So I'm going though, but while I'm saying this shit, I'm seeing the New York Post my damn self. I'm just seeing all these little posters and shit. Like I still ain't broke on ESPN yet though. So I'm like, why the fuck ESPN ain't breaking this shit? They up and talking, they laughing. Then I look over and shit, I see them bowing their heads and shit. But I'm thinking I'm like, what the fuck happened to the cover? But then I'm like, that's a national anthem they bowing their head for and shit. So I'm still looking at shit though, man. But then, like you saying, Mac, little time went by and shit. And I'm telling my mom, I call Aretha and shit, my little sister, I'm letting them know the shit. So Aretha, her as a motherfucking lawyer, so she got to research that shit to the end. She found that shit on motherfucking Fox News, nigga. Like, they just broke it on Fox News. So I went to Fox News, and my mama told me they broke the shit. Then, nigga, I bullshit you not, nigga. I'm sitting up there, we just talking. Next thing you know, the motherfucking reporter, my head turned from the TV. I heard the motherfucking reporter say the shit. And I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, cuz. Nigga, my
Damn.
motherfucking Laker band flying right now. Up on, man. That's some fucked up shit. I had to go up on this nigga, man. This nigga saying stupid shit, bro. Like, man, I just had to go off on a nigga, man. So motherfucking bad, bro.
Damn. 503.
Yeah, man. Apologies, man. You know, I just kind of had to, come home, man, and just reflect on this shit and just kind of spend some time with my kids today, bro. Like it was just one of them days, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully, man, we'll be back on tomorrow and shit. You know what I'm saying? And everything will be everything, man. But I like I say, man, I still like don't want to believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's real fucked up. Uh, how they went out like that? You feel me? Just boom, like gone. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? They still trying to find like evidence and the remains and stuff. Like it's just crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's real fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I,
Yes.
uh, I hopefully, man, people learn from this situation, bro, and like really understand like life is really precious. Like you know what I'm saying? Like all that little petty ass, dumb ass shit people be on, man. Sometimes you gotta let that shit go, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know when it's gonna be your day. You know what I'm
And
saying?
let me
I,
add this part thing. Let me add this because and that's why I be hate when with like motherfuckers around the world, stupid motherfuckers around the world be like, oh man, y'all niggas acting like that was y'all family, or motherfuckers die every day. Y'all don't, man, shut the fuck up, bro. Don't you know, like, yeah, people die every day. We in the ghetto, we see this shit, nigga. But it's like this some motherfucker that can change the world. These big impact motherfuckers who got an impact on the world. Not saying one life is more precious than the next. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, like these man did shit, bro, that iconic shit that you 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 fucking idolize that shit. You respect that shit, and like we seeing them helping out the youth. Like nigga, they changing the world. You know what I'm saying? And what the fuck are you doing with yourself so you can be remembered when you drop dead, nigga? So for you try to shit on a motherfucker like Kobe and Nip, nigga, you need to sit the fuck down somewhere, bro. Like,
yeah. You right, bro, and that's what they was on their way to go do. Like they was on their way to go. You know what I'm saying? Have a basketball game. Like this fucked up. You
that,
know what I'm saying? Like that man, he died being a father, bro. Like it really hit me, bro, because it's like I do that shit every day, bro, and like motherfuckers take that shit for granted. Like just getting home is a blessing. Like you know what I'm saying? Like for real, bro. Cause that
that
man, they that man was not doing nothing wrong, bro. That man was on his way to take his daughter and her teammates to a fucking basketball game, bro. And that man and they died, bro. That's fucked up. You know what I'm
a
saying?
Yeah,
typical a typical
It ain't
routine,
no
bro.
other way around it, bro. Yeah, people die every day, bro. But that right there is a real tragedy, bro. When Nip died, that was a real tragedy, bro. Like he meant
That,
something to the community, bro. He meant something to Slauson and Crenshaw in LA. Kobe meant something to LA, bro. He meant something like real ride. You know what I'm saying? Like
worldwide, there you go, bro.
you feel me?
Worldwide.
Like he touched everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I learned about this man when I was like in fifth, sixth grade. You feel me? And been watching this dude. You know what I'm saying? Learned
That,
his whole story. Like I was there when motherfuckers shitted on him. Like when he went through the whole rape allegations and shit like that, and bro had to bounce back, win the title. You know what I'm saying? I seen all that shit, bro. Like you know. So it's crazy, man.
bro. I
yeah,
risk my
man.
Mac.
I
Let me
gotta
say this, Mac.
let me do it real quick, bro.
Not
Because no, hold on. I agree with what both of y'all say. Because if money, you follow me on Facebook. Act, you
money.
follow me
Oh
on
yeah,
Facebook. 503, you on my Facebook. Even Drew, what's up with it, Drew? He on my Facebook. I made a post today because I woke up this morning still with a heavy heart. I go on Twitter, everything I still see of celebrities posting and making their videos. I go on Facebook. The very first thing I see on Facebook, bro, I bullshit you not, was y'all know. What he say? Is say I don't know why y'all tripping. Y'all know how Hollywood is. He was probably LeBron's blood sacrifice. LeBron just broke his record. I said, what? Hold on. I'm like, what? The next post was, I don't know why y'all mourning for Kobe. No way. He didn't do shit for the black community. That took me over the edge. Pissed me off. And I made a post because I'm tired of stupid motherfuckers. I swear to God, I'm tired of stupid motherfuckers. I don't care how y'all take it. I don't give a fuck if you don't like what I'm finna say, period. If you're so stupid that you can't respect people for mourning somebody, y'all can stop. Y'all can unsubscribe to me and go follow somebody the fuck else. You can unfollow me on whatever social media you follow me on, because that shit right there is ridiculous and it's stupid, and I don't want stupid people around me. Period. In no way. I don't care. I don't want your energy nowhere on me because that is fucking retarded. And then I seen somebody post have the same energy when it comes to a family member. What the fuck does this got to do with family? This is somebody that touched everybody, bro. It ain't nobody alive who don't know who the fuck Kobe Bryant is. Period.
Talk to
Nobody. Kobe Bryant, bro, this hurt just like when Mike died. This hit me just like when Nipsey died, bro. This hit me just like when Tupac died.
Talk to him, Mac. Mac, a motherfucking Martin Luther King or Malcolm X, like nigga, this is Black history we done lost, nigga. For you done, and it's always the black motherfuckers to say the stupid shit, bro.
Yeah.
Always the black motherfuckers, bro. Real. Like I look at this shit, bro. And Mac, what you just said, somebody talking about have the same energy when it comes to your family. Bitch ass nigga or bitch, whoever you is, we do have the same energy when it comes to our family. You think we don't hurt when it comes to our family?
Yeah, we hurt different.
Motherfucker. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, bro. Been a slap.
Man, I got a question for y'all, man. I'm gonna get off the negative part. Man, before we go into any boxing, because we do gotta get the boxing, man, because this shit kind of overshadowed this weekend fight.
Everything.
Even though this weekend fights wasn't even good enough to really just talk about. I can do this whole show on Kobe, but I'm gonna still give them their respect. But
man, that shit was a serious fest, cuz.
Yeah, it was. But before we go to it, man, what is y'all favorite Kobe? What is y'all most memorable Kobe moments that y'all can think of, man?
My most memorable one, bro, is when. Okay, you remember the year Steve Nash was on fire, bro? The Suns was the shit. Steve Nash.
06.
06 was the shit. We went up 3-1 on these niggas, bro. That's when Kobe grabbed the jersey, everybody, and Kobe went crazy in that fucking game, bro. But we weren't supposed to be doing shit that year, bro. They came back, whooped our ass 3 in a row, knocked us out the playoffs. But just that year, Kobe didn't have shit. We weren't supposed to do shit. And to go up 3-1 and almost knock these motherfuckers out, like I could just still remember my energy, bro. And I was in the whip. That's why I say, man. That's why I say, bro. This nigga saved my motherfucking life, bro. Like, help you get over certain shit. Cause nigga, this one I'm like these. I'm fucked up in the head for being paralyzed, bro. But nigga, Kobe helped bring me back. But nonetheless, though, 3-1 on the motherfucking hottest team in motherfucking basketball. D'Antoni, up and down, Rajah Bell, Steve Young, Stoudemire. You know what I'm talking about, man.
I remember
the hottest motherfucking teams in basketball, maybe one of the highest scoring teams ever in history, bro. Them motherfuckers used to score like no other, bro. We go up 3-1 on these motherfuckers, bro. That's when it was really on with Shaq and shit like that. You had to pick a side, either Shaq or Kobe. Me and my mom used to beef over that shit. She Shaq 100% all the way, don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? She came here today talking about, I ain't never hate Kobe. Want to see? I'm like, Mom, I already know that was just basketball shit. You know what I'm saying? But man, that was like one of my most memorable moments, bro. Go up 3-1 on the motherfucking Suns that year, and that shit, that shit was just crazy to me, bro. It was crazy, but we got our ass. They came back though, being the team they was, and swept our ass. You know what I'm saying? But that's one of the most memorable moments when Kobe went crazy, bro, in that game, bro.
Yeah, I remember that series. And you know what's crazy? That's the series where they say if Kobe, if you pass the ball, they was asking him to pass it more, and that's why they lost that last game because he passed the ball the entire game, didn't take a shot.
Yeah, that's when they started that shit heavy then though. And then one more moment though, I almost died for motherfucking Kobe Bryant courtside. Stealing that motherfucker out of Blockbusters, bro. Striking it across the street. I almost get my ass hit by 2 cars. A nigga came out chasing me and shit. I got away with the game, but I almost lost my motherfucking life for Kobe Bryant courtside on motherfucking Nintendo 64, nigga. My brother was ready to whoop my ass too. But man, Kobe, bro. Motherfucking Kobe, bro.
503, what's your favorite Kobe moment? Or your most memorable moment?
Shit, when he torched Dwight Howard and the Magic back in 2010, that was my motherfucking that was when I was back in high school, man. Like I always been a fan of Kobe because like one of my best friends was a a Kobe fan. Like I made a post on Instagram today about that shit. Like I know my bro and his feelings about that, cause this nigga was like a diehard like Kobe fan. You feel me? Like this nigga had the old DVDs of this nigga like telling his life stories and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I really was fucking with Kobe because of him. You know what I'm saying? And my most memorable moment though, like when I knew they was the real deal when they beat AI, you know what I'm saying? Him and Shaq, but you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers didn't really respect it. You feel me? Because of Shaq, and then see that's why that's really how the whole Mamba mentality was created after that. You know what I'm saying? Cause he had to go out and go get it without Shaq. You feel me? And he did that. So my most favorite moment would have to be when they got on Dwight and them Howard ass in that series, man. You know what I'm saying? Kobe them they did their thing, you know what I'm saying? And shit, he had a good team, but shit, Kobe led the charge, you know what I'm saying? Another good series is, you know, him versus Boston, you know what I'm saying? He tore their ass up too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's probably my most memorable moment though, bro.
Hey, Reacher, what's your most memorable moment? Because you're a big Kobe fan. You're on mute if you're talking, champ.
Nah, you said memorable moment.
Yeah, your favorite or
I
most
say
memorable moment.
I'll say that All-Star
You
game
talking, act,
when
but you on mute, act like his thing moving. You talking?
No, I can hear you. I can hear you.
you hear
Oh
me,
damn, I
Monty?
don't even hear act.
You don't
Yeah,
hear
you
me?
might have to go out and come back in, Money.
Y'all don't hear me? Y'all hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you fine.
Yeah.
All right. I say that All-Star game when Shaq and Kobe got back together. They was on the same coast, and at that game, I remember Kobe gave Shaq the All-Star MVP trophy, and I just respect him for that because a few years earlier, I remember Shaq came out with that record and he said, "Kobe, tell me how my ass tastes," and Kobe, you know, never really said nothing or responded to it. So I just always respected him and thought that he was a real dude for that. So that's my best memory, that All-Star game. I remember, I think it was 2010 and 9. I'm not, if I'm not mistaken. I remember, I think Shaq got traded to Phoenix.
Was it? Did he get traded to Phoenix first?
That's what made him end up in that All-Star game that year on the same side as Kobe.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
So to me, that was my best memory though. That All-Star game with him and Shaq linked back up, and they and then then Kobe gave him the All-Star MVP trophy. Like I said, I just thought that was real because he didn't have to do that, especially after the record Shaq cut maybe a year and a half earlier.
Kobe, tell me how my ass tastes.
My most memorable moment was I went to Rockets versus Laker game. My first NBA game I ever went to go see ever. It was a Christmas Eve or Christmas Day game. I just remember going. It was 2006. Kobe dropped 53 that game and beat us. I think it was 112 or 115 or something to like 100. And me watching him whoop my Rockets ass, I was pissed. Oh, don't get it twisted. I was pissed because my Rockets lost. I wanted us to win, but you know, I was a Kobe fan. I wanted to see it. T-Mac didn't play that game. That's one of the things that pissed me off because he was talking about his back was hurting, like always. Yeah.
God, man. Good memories, man. Those were the good old days, bro.
Bro, the main reason I went is because I ain't never seen my team play live, and I was hoping I got to see T-Mac and Kobe go at it. T-Mac didn't play, and Kobe dropped 53.
No, and they
You know
fought
damn
their
well
best
the
friend.
T-Mac would have played, Kobe wouldn't have dropped no 53. But
Hey,
even
Kobe
Kobe,
wouldn't have dropped 53 though, Mac. Hold on now, Mac.
shit.
Kobe still would have dropped.
Hold on. That's Kobe, one of my favorite players, but he'll even tell you the person that guarded him the hardest was Tracy McGrady.
T-Mac and Paul Pierce, but don't get me wrong, you know them niggas best friends, him and I know, but Tracy probably would have dropped the 53 back on his ass.
Man, bro, when I seen Tracy McGrady interview, bro, I cried, bro. I ain't gonna need much lie to y'all, man.
I did too, bro.
Cry, bro. I ain't gonna, man. I know that nigga because him and Kobe was best friends though.
Man, they was good friends, bro. But this
They used to play it wasn't that they used to play each other in that academy shit.
Yeah, but
in
they
high school,
they house and shit too.
Yeah, didn't they come out the same exact year?
Kobe came out a year before.
Yeah, because they both came out of high school.
2 years before. Kobe 2 years, I think.
Yeah.
But my cousin's number one nigga was Tracy McGrady, and my number one nigga is Kobe Bryant, bro. And then when I tell you we used to think we was Kobe and Tracy, nigga, man, quit playing, man.
Man, do y'all remember? See, I'm gonna tell my age right now. But nigga, I stopped playing NBA Live on Nintendo 64 when Kobe Bryant came out with Kobe Bryant courtside, nigga.
Kobe Bryant court. Nigga, I
shit out of that bitch. I used
ain't
to
gonna lie, I
drop.
don't remember that game.
Exactly.
You remember that Nintendo 64 act?
I had a 64. I just didn't remember that game.
Oh man, Kobe Bryant
What?
courtside.
Nigga, Kobe courtside. Bro, I used to put that shit on easy and run seasons, and I'm dropping 100, 120 point games with Kobe.
Max, it wasn't gonna be no way and get nigga. My mom didn't want to give me nigga. I went to Black Bus, nigga. I waited for the fat lady to be in. I wasn't gonna do it, but a nigga he went to the back. Nigga, they had nigga. I was gonna die for that game, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I got that motherfucker too. I wasn't gonna Kobe courtside, bro. Man,
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
And that game sold like a motherfucker. I wonder why they didn't come out with a part 2.
They came out. Look, when they came out with the Life of 06, right? It was 2006. The basketball game called The Life. They was trying to make it like Kobe little shit though. But I had that bitch. It had a Kobe little story mode on there and shit. That's why I got that motherfucking shit. I had one Factor little song last night. That should have put me right back in the mode of playing that motherfucker too, man. NBA Life with Kobe on there. Oh my man. Thank you, Rita.
Let me find out, money.
What's that? Oh, no, that's my baby sister, Matt.
Oh, okay.
Hell no. We just talking about Kobe. You want to say your name?
Salute Quee in the building. Brown on Boxing said R.I.P. to Kobe and Gigi and all the victims of yesterday's crash. God bless all the families involved. Man, for real.
Man, God bless the family. Like I had listened to the one of the wife who died in the crash. I listened to her husband today and shit, man. He would like he wanted to just talk about his wife, and I understood. Boom, close that though. I understood him, you know what I'm saying? Just like, but nigga, Kobe, he say, man, Kobe so motherfucking cold because he worked at the private school where Kobe girls was going to. He was the basketball coach. She was the motherfucking assistant coach. But he say, man, Kobe asked him to go on the field trip. Then he like, hell yeah. But he like, nigga, Kobe, he did music. Kobe asked him to send him the music. He say all his music is on Kobe on his little animated series, little cartoon animated series. Kobe put his music on there and shit. But he was just holding it together, bro. And like the nigga did a great job, bro. He did a great fucking job to lose his wife in a situation like that and shit. But he wanted to talk about his wife a little bit, let people know how good of a person she was. Because, you know, the victims don't get overshadowed. I'm not saying people don't care about it, but because we know it's Kobe and, you know, Gigi. So the other victims don't get overshadowed. And they ain't saying it's a bad thing, but we understand the situation. But yeah, I would listen to him and shit. He came out, and I respect him for doing that shit as well.
I'm gonna be honest. I know they're getting overshadowed, but at the same time, with them not being celebrities, do the family really want that type of attention?
Exactly.
You got to really think about it. You know, when people make those comments, you got to think about these families. Yeah, would they want cameras in their face of them asking them questions like, how was it being around Kobe Bryant and all that? Because that's what they gonna do. You know how the media is, and I hate them hoes to begin with, the way they treat this. Better yet, let me tell y'all something. TMZ didn't report. What's up, Mahari? Hold on real quick. TMZ didn't report the other families' names involved in the crash out of respect for their families. But y'all were the first to report that there was Kobe Bryant's death before you even reported it, before the family knew, before anybody else knew, y'all reported it. So y'all didn't have enough respect for Kobe, but y'all had enough respect for the family. And that's where I have a problem with Harvey and TMZ. I have
Matt,
a
what that
major
shit
problem
strange?
with Harvey.
What
Yeah,
that strange though, Matt? I'm like, how the fuck TMZ getting all this motherfucking news so motherfucking fast? And it's
bro,
like he don't
always.
wait for shit, bro. He don't wait for shit.
Man, shout out. Hey, Jay Good said T Mac came out in 97, Kobe in 96. Yeah, I remember. I remember the day Kobe got drafted. I remember what pick, the team, and everything, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I remember he got traded the same day to the Lakers. He got picked number 13 by Charlotte and got traded to the Lakers the same day.
Yeah. Jerry West said he
I
had to have
remember.
Kobe.
Huh?
Jerry West said he had to have Kobe.
Yep. Drew Titan said, fellas, I had the Lakers versus Celtics in the NBA playoffs for Sega Genesis. Damn, I remember that game. Damn. Salute Renee Boxion. Mahari, salute my brother, man. I appreciate you for coming on.
Hey, thank you for having me, though, guys. I appreciate everybody, all the people in the chat, and the brothers on the panel here too today, though, man. You know, it's unfortunate that we're still grieving with the loss of a great legend. You know what I mean? But I will say this though too. I'll add this perspective. You know, as much as we're hurting right now about the tragic loss of Kobe, you know, the one thing that I will ever be grateful for is that the pursuit of excellence that he thrived for. This guy pursued excellence better than any other athlete I've ever seen by far because he pushed himself, he worked on his skill set, and he challenged himself both physically and mentally to be the best athlete that he could be. And I will tell you this though too, off the rip, he would put a lot of boxers to shame with his work ethic. If Kobe wanted to be a boxer, he would work his tail off. He would learn the sweet science, not just how to make know how to punch, but also how to make a necessary mental adjustments, how to calm himself in critical situations. You know, if you put Kobe Bryant's mentality with along with his great athletic ability in not just in the ring though too, the sky's unlimited to what he can do.
Facts. Hey, I'm getting some background noise out of somebody.
That's probably my shit. Let me bag out and let me get this computer, Matt.
All right, bro.
All right.
So, Mahari, what is your most memorable and favorite moment from Kobe?
Man, where do I begin? The 98 one would be too obvious. But probably the most iconic moment for me was the game 4 of the 2000 NBA Finals against the Indiana Pacers. Now, when you reflect back on that series, in game 2, Jalen Rose intentionally injured Kobe Bryant's ankle by sticking his foot out. Y'all remember that?
I do. I remember that series. I
Yep.
remember Kobe and Reggie getting into it.
Yep, exactly. And I remembered in game 4 that Kobe was coming back, but he didn't felt right. His ankle was not at 100%. But as the game kind of progressed, Kobe started to loosen up, and he was slowly playing like his normal self. But when the game went into overtime, Shaquille O'Neal fouled out when he went over the back of an aging Rick Smits, and Kobe went to Shaq and says, "I got you, brother." And he proceeded to basically take over the game with crossovers, pull-up jumpers, and just basically played with the style of calmfulness, but with that swagger and that confidence that saying, "I got this. I got you." Because even Kobe knew this was Shaq's championship because of all the failures that he went through in Orlando, and this was Shaq's time. And what Kobe was doing, he was being the loyal teammate and pretty much put the team on his back to make sure that Shaq was going to get him that ring. And when he won that ring, their first ring together, it was really one of the most rewarding feelings I've ever seen to finally see them, win a championship together, and went on to win 2 more after that. I mean, it's just unbelievable. What these kids won't understand is that when Shaq and Kobe decided to be a cohesive unit on the court and off the court, you couldn't do nothing about it. With those shooters of Fisher, Ori, Fox, Shaw, you understand me? You couldn't do nothing about it. If you tried to double team either one of them, they was going to kick out to an open shooter, and they was going to make you pay for it every single time. They were just unstoppable for their era.
Yeah, that was. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And as much as I was a Rockets fan, I hated that. It was that 2000 year too. I hated that year because we was actually pretty good. Steve Francis was man. I thought we was gonna be something that year. Yeah. And we didn't even get to play them. We got put out by the fucking Jazz. I'll never forget that shit. We got put out by the fucking Jazz in the first round. Because we was the 5th seed and they were the 4th seed. I hate the Jazz. They've been a thorn in my side in my whole entire Rockets career. You know how many times they put us out the playoff, and it's always the fucking Jazz. I hate the Jazz.
You know what, though? My favorite game winner of all time, ironically, is the 1997 West Finals Game 6 when John Stockton hit the game winner over Charles Barkley's head. I still don't understand to this day why nobody stayed attached to John Stockton on that stack play. You knew that Stockton was going to have the ball with the game on the line.
It shouldn't have never got down to that. It shouldn't have never got down to that.
Exactly, though, bro. They were up by 8 with about 2 minutes to go, and they let the Jazz come back to win the game at the buzzer. And this was 2 games prior when Eddie Johnson hit the shot of the century from straight away to beat the Jazz to tie up that series.
Yeah. Man. I tell y'all what. We lost a legend yesterday. One of my favorite basketball players ever. Never forget him. He's one of the reasons that basketball kept my interest. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm one of them people, even before Kaepernick knelt or any of that. When basketball season start, I can give a fuck about football to the Super Bowl. I watch basketball because I'm a boxing fan, number 1. Basketball's always been number 2, and I can watch basketball all day. Not even gonna lie to you. I love Kobe. And Jalen Rose is one of my favorite basketball players coming out of college, him and Eddie Jones. Matter of fact, I remember when Eddie Jones got drafted, I got an autographed Eddie Jones college card at the house. That was one of my favorite players, but he got hurt. And that's where Kobe took place today.
Nah, Kobe took place. Eddie Jones was Kobe's mentor too.
Eddie Jones was Kobe's mentor. When Eddie Jones he did something to his ankle that year, Kobe got to start, and Eddie Jones never started again.
Yeah, that's what he said too. So he said when Rick Fox went out too. He said when Rick Fox went out, he got to start too. When Rick Fox went out, he said he went on he had 6 or out of 10 games, he had 7 double doubles, and then after that, he always was in a starting position. He always been a starter.
Yeah, but him and Rick Fox played different positions.
That's true. Yeah.
Eddie Jones and Kobe played the same.
Yeah, shooting guard. And he said that too, Mac. He said he had started that small forward too after Rick Fox. You sure right, Mac? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said, but he had started for Rick Fox though. That's when he had went small forward. He started him at small because he said he was pissed off because he didn't know how to handle this shit when he's a rookie. He thought, what's his name, Dale Davis?
Yeah.
He thought he was trying to hold him back and shit, but he ain't want to bring him in and shit like that though. But that's when he said he played John Rockets again. Mac Dale Davis was the coach. He talking about when that shit happened, he oh yeah, he got to get it. He talking about Dale, talking about Kobe. It was 1997. He talking about I don't let nothing go. That's what him and T-Mac were just talking about and shit. Talking about T-Mac talking this dude talking about he beat me 11-3. You don't even remember what we played. They go Kobe. I forget a lot of things, but I won't forget the score. Man, T-Mac crushed, man. That nigga crushed. T-Mac crushed.
Yeah, he was, man.
Kobe fan.
Shout out to Kobe, man. There's somebody I'll never be forgotten, ever.
Ever, bro. Rest in peace to this little girl, because she had that mama mentality. She was gonna be a dog. She
Bro,
was gonna be
he
a
was
dog,
gonna be
bro.
I promise you. Shout out to UConn for retiring her
Shout
jersey.
out to UConn for that, man. That was a hell of a thing they did winning Mac. That was a
Yeah,
hell of a
well.
thing they did, bro. I wanted to say something else about Cole, man. There's so much I could say about him, though, man. But
They're gonna induct him into the Hall of Fame too.
oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
without
he
a doubt. He was
should.
going anyway. He was going anyway first time. Like it must have
Yeah,
been
but
this fucking year, bro.
they normally wait till his fifth year.
No,
He's going into
he
it.
was going to his first year. They say Kobe was going first time around though. But,
Yeah,
oh
but
yeah,
he wasn't eligible. But you're not eligible to get in the Hall of Fame until your fifth year retired.
Yeah,
yeah,
the rules is the Basketball Hall of Fame is you have to wait at least about 5 years before you get your first nominee for your induction. But because of the circumstances of what happened to Kobe, they basically disregarded the rule, and now they're letting Kobe get his first induction in. But unfortunately, it's going to be bittersweet because he won't be able to have his moment, hear his speech and reflect about how he started his career in basketball.
that's true too. Babe, and it's gonna be like who gonna get a speech, which I know Vanessa probably be up there, but the father Joe Pam, somebody gonna give it. It's like though, but will it be too soon? Like Vanessa, man, that woman, man, she going through a lot right now.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She going through a lot. So if she have the strength to get up on that bitch and to talk for her husband and her daughter, bro, man, that shit gonna be so. That shit, man, listen, that shit gonna be extraordinary, bro. If she have the strength to pull together, get up there and talk for her fucking husband and her daughter, that's gonna be impressive as fuck to me, bro.
I agree. I definitely agree with you 100%. And the best part is that this class is going to be stacked because it's also reported that, Kevin Garnett and Tim Duncan are also going to be part of the 2020 class too. So now you got Kobe Bryant, you got Kevin Garnett and Tim Duncan. They're all going to be in the same Hall of Fame class together. I mean, you think about it. Those guys symbolize the 2000 period. That decade. Unbelievable, bro.
Tim Duncan, who I think is the best power forward of all time, in my opinion. You know
I
what
agree.
mean? But KG, that motherfucker played with just energy that's out this world. Even with the Boston Celtics, when they beat us, Mac, you remember they took us out. They beat us. Bynum went out that year. They had Kendrick Perkins. But when my bro said that shit 503, Kendrick Perkins went out that year. They got our ass, right? But the next year, I'm sorry, not Kendrick Perkins, Bynum. Andrew Bynum went out that year in a rematch when we came back and paid their ass. Kendrick Perkins went out for them.
Yep.
And we took their ass out. And that's how we got. I'm like, boy, that's crazy how the stars be lining up like that, bro. And Biden was in and was able to get that shit, man. Man, listen, man. Look, I'm from St. Louis, man.
What y'all think about putting them on the logo?
That's something like they'll never take Jerry off that bitch. Even though Jerry loved Kobe so much,
Jerry will, bro. I'm gonna tell you why I say that. I'm not gonna say Kobe. I'm gonna be the one to do it. They wanted Jordan. They was talking about making Jordan the logo at one time. You got to think about where the sport is now, what it means to different people, and then you look at somebody as iconic as Kobe Bryant and what he meant to the sport of basketball. Kobe Bryant transcended the sport of basketball. If you go to China right now, the number one selling jersey is Kobe Bryant and Rockets gear. That's it.
Yao Ming.
Yeah, because of Yao Ming, exactly. Oh, and Jeremy Lin.
And Jeremy Lin. And
wherever the hell he at.
Let me say this, man.
That's China. Luka Doncic.
Oh, yeah.
The way he played because of Kobe.
Yep.
He transcended the sport. Nobody, I literally mean nobody, not Jerry West, not even LeBron, has done to the sport what Kobe had. Nothing against LeBron. LeBron is part of the reason why people still watch it and is enamored with the sport right now, and the popularity is still there. But
Matt, LeBron is part of Kobe's transition, like you're saying. LeBron is the part, like when you say Kobe transcended the game, LeBron coming up under that Kobe shit, bro. That's why you respect him so fucking much, bro.
Yeah.
LeBron will tell you himself, nigga. He said it when he broke the record. It's gonna be the mama, and this before That's so fucking crazy though. But man, LeBron respect Kobe so fucking much, bro. So fucking much, bro. Like that, Mac, you hit it on the head, bro. We said he transcended the game. AI came in and help revolutionize the bitch with the crossover and shit. But you know, besides the impact Jordan put on the basketball game, nobody else impacted the sport of basketball like Kobe Bryant, bro. Like I say, with Randy Moss and motherfuckers catch that football and say Marston, motherfuckers streaming around, motherfuckers saying Kobe, like man, this shit that Kobe did, bro.
Right.
Even with the ball hogging shit, you can say what you want to say. Even with the ball hogging shit, motherfuckers, man, you a ball hog like Kobe. Motherfucker ain't never say you're a ball hog like Jordan. Nigga, Kobe, that shit he going down and he say he hated that shit. But nigga, that shit is history. Motherfucker, as soon as the motherfucker ball hog, this nigga think he Kobe Bryant. Look at him, nigga don't never want to pass the ball. You know what I'm saying? So, man, Kobe is a motherfucker, bro. Kobe is a motherfucker, man. I had a nappy ass bro trying to be Kobe. Head napping in a motherfucker. But go ahead, A.
You know, one of my biggest pet peeves of Kobe's career is that the fact that I hate it when people keep saying that Kobe was a ball hog throughout his career. Listen look what he had to play with after Shaq left. He had to play with Kwame Brown, Chris Mim, Smush Parker. Are you serious?
Hey, Smush wants a little dog though. Got to give Smush his credit.
I mean, let me put it like this: he had to play with those scrubs on his team. The only good player he had at that period was with Lamar Odom. And then Karan Butler for 1 year.
Yeah, we came from Washington, right?
Hey, Mahari, hold on real quick. Mahari, I don't want to hear that from you because James Harden had Chandler Parsons when he was still. Hold on. This is before the White Howard. He had a Jeremy Lin, a Chandler Parsons. We got rid of Chase Budinger, which pissed me off because we kept Chandler Parsons and got rid of Chase Budinger. We had a fucking Dallenberg. Like, come on, bro. We had Dallenberg, and he took us to the goddamn playoffs. But don't nobody give James Harden no credit. So I don't want to hear anybody.
I told this again.
But Mac, did y'all see what happened to Parsons ass though? Did y'all see that shit?
Yeah, I reported that on my channel though too, dude, bro. That's just sad what happened.
That's sad, bro. Ain't it, bro? Somebody made this man crash and end his fucking career, man. That's some crazy shit.
And the worst part is that it was from a drunk driver too, which is
a drunk driver, bro. Yep. But hold on now.
Brown Boxing, he was injured in them days too.
Fact.
Like people forget. I've been a Rockets fan as long as I like basketball. Chandler Parsons was then too. He was good, but he stayed hurt, huh?
Oh yeah, I like Chandler Parsons, bro. Niggas can shoot that bitch. But all I've been was a fucking Lakers fan, a Kobe fan, an Eddie Jones fan, like you're saying. You know, I like it the Bulls, but nigga, like that's why I say, man, I'm a diehard purple and gold, bro. Diehard Kobe, like, man, diehard Kobe, bro. Diehard, bro. But that nigga Parsons, man, that shit was sad about him, man. But I want to get back on Abe as when we talking about them scrubs. I know that Lakers team. It wasn't that much like that though. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really shit. Lamar Odom was on there. But you gotta get Smush Parker's credit. Smush want the best player, but Smush played defense. He played with heart, and Kobe liked that little nigga. Now, I want to say this story too. Kwame Brown won shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like to call NBA player bums and shit because they got some skills to make it to the damn NBA. But that's when Kobe was talking about when he knew he had a winner with Pau Gasol, which we knew Pau was a killer anyway. Everybody knew Pau. You knew Pau. But he said he made a pass with Kwame ass, bro. He said he made a hell of a play to Kwame, dish Kwame the ball. He get this motherfucker, missed the whole layup. Yo, Kobe, what the fuck? He talking about, so I get Powell over. He talking about do the exact same thing, make the same play. He talking about, he say it's crazy how it happened. I make the same play, dish the ball to Powell. He said I get the ball to Powell. Powell finish at the rim. I said, oh yeah, I got me a player. I say, man, Kobe, man, that nigga knowledge of the game, bro, his storytelling, bro, is like that shit is impeccable, bro. When Kobe talk, you listen, man. When that nigga talk, what you doing?
Nobody can go through game tape like Kobe. Only other person that saw the game the same way Kobe did is LeBron.
Yep.
And let me say this, bro. Like Kobe said, though, we know. I don't know if y'all know though, but we know LeBron was Kobe was the fastest player to 5,000 points. LeBron came and shouted that record too. But like Kobe said, it was 3 years I missed, nigga. he say if I'd have had them 3 years, who knows where I'd be at number wise? You know what I'm saying? He like number wise, who knows where the fuck I'd be at? But man,
Yeah.
can't
But
believe it.
man, you know what? We spoke on Kobe enough. I'm not gonna say we
That ain't
can
how
never
you do
stop
that, man.
speaking
That ain't
on
how you do
it.
that. We supposed to say we know we can talk about Kobe for so long, y'all. We understand, but
Yeah, that's what I was. I wasn't through talking about it. I was saying we can keep going on and on and on about it, bro. Because this is one thing that we can. It's too many memories we all done got.
oh,
Watching
fuck,
Kobe play basketball. I'm not saying that we can just stop talking about it because it's probably going to be multiple times throughout the week. We're going to talk about it. But before we get out of here, I got to talk about this trash ass boxing card we had this weekend, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to start off with George Foreman's card. Shout out to George Foreman and Joe Dumas Promotions for putting on a great fight card right here in the city of Houston, man. I know a lot of you guys was in the chat watching the fight. I was streamed it live. You had the funniest I've ever seen in my life. Huh?
I said I won them too. Thank you for that too, bro. Them was some good ass scraps, bro. I appreciate that shit.
Man, anytime, man. I'm gonna try to go live as much as possible. I ain't gonna be able to go live on some of those fights because, man, I gotta get some good footage, and a lot of that footage be grainy when I be live, and it ain't gonna be when I'm certain people when I'm filming and I'm trying to do those video edits. I'm gonna need, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to film instead of being live. But I'm still gonna try to get y'all some of those live streams. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep y'all enamored with those live streams, but the it was some great fights, but man, I'm gonna start off with 503, man. What you think about Cool Boy Steph performance this weekend, man?
I mean, to me, he had the best performance overall out of all the fights. You know what I'm saying? Or the winners. You know what I'm saying? He was more dominant in his win. You know, he boxed, he moved around. You know what I'm saying? He banged in certain spots of the fight. You feel me? That Arnold kid, he was coming in there. He was tough. He was game. You know what I'm saying? He was in there trying to do his little MMA moves on Cool Boy, but Cool Boy stayed composed. He didn't, he did what J Rock was supposed to do, bro. He stayed composed under the firefight. You know what I'm saying? He didn't fight old boy fight. He fought his fault. You know what I'm saying? His fight. You feel me? So I liked that about Cool Boy stuff. I know a lot of the brothers say they got to see more from him. You know what I'm saying? I think people are gonna see more because if you didn't hear his post fight interview, he said he wanted to fight Navarrete, and me and Ack was talking about that. You know what I'm saying? So if they trying to make these fights now, they say PBC trying to get the best fights out there. You know what I'm saying? They not doing none of that old cherry picking. You understand me? Sky Sports and Top Rank shit over there. So I don't know, man. We not doing none of that DAZN shit over there at PBC. So we gonna see, man. But I like the Cool Boy stuff, man. I gave him a B plus overall, man. You understand me? He didn't close the show. He didn't get the knockout, but he got the win nonetheless, man. And I think he looked better than Jared Hurd and Danny Garcia, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, coming to you. Before I ask you about Cool Boy Steph, did you watch Truck this weekend?
Of course I did.
I know Monty watched him, but I was gonna ask you, man, what's your thoughts on his performance? Because I didn't get to see none of it. 503, did you see Truck?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Yeah,
Man, give me hold on before I go to you. 503, what was your thoughts on Truck?
Oh man, nah, real quick, man. I ain't gonna hold the mic, man. Truck did his thing, man. He did what he was supposed to do. He didn't get a knockout as well. This one, see, boxing is weird like that. Sometimes, you get some cards where it be nothing but knockouts, and then some cards, niggas go to decision. But nonetheless, man, Truck got some good rounds in. Old boy who he fought, man, he came to fight. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see Truck in there with more dudes like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got on Truck, man. I want to see them. I want to see them build Truck, man. Like keep him active. You know what I'm saying? He should be trying to fight at least 6 times this year, bro.
Okay. Good business. Good business. All right, give me your thoughts on Truck and Cool Boy still.
Um, I think Truck he did okay. It was it's a learning curve, you know. He got to fight more. I still still get used to the ring and stuff like that. Um, I think he did certain things well. He knows how to fight on the inside real well. He's learning how to gauge the distance more. He popping that jab, so not mad at him, but he just gotta try to work on the defense. Nothing that we don't always say. What I mean, because he was getting hit a lot. And with that being said, I'm gonna move over to Cool Boy Steph. I think the same thing, but I think that yo, look, when he was boxing Arnie Hey Guy, I know his name now. I ain't know his name before. I know his name now.
Yeah, me and you was
Hey,
going back and forth on that fight.
you know what I'm saying? And then we had good reason to.
Yeah, because that was a good ass fight. I ain't gonna
You
lie
see
to
what
you.
happened at the end of the fourth round? That kind of scared Cool Boy Steph when he got caught with a couple of them
Yeah,
straights,
yeah,
like
it
a few
scared me
times
too.
against the ropes.
Hell, scared me and you.
I was like, I ain't gonna lie, brother. I know you got a chin now, but you ain't supposed to be getting hit like that, champ. So I don't know. Like, I give his performance like a B minus. I still thought that he moved and he boxed beautifully though in spots. You know what I mean? He really boxed that midget. For real. For real. Had his eyes swelled up and all of that. Yeah, I think it was about a B minus to like a C plus, somewhere around there. And like I said, it's still a learning curve. I respect him a lot because that was his fourth undefeated fighter, Cool Boy Steph. So I respect him as a person. You know what I mean? Because the way how he's trying to go with it for your fourth undefeated fighter, a lot of dudes wouldn't have did that. And they wouldn't have to do that. And another thing I'm giving him respect for is I like the route that he's taking, even though he's on the PBC side of things. He's taking the WBO route and he's fighting who I feel is the best at 122, Narate. So I respect Cool Boy Steph, him and Arnie. Hey Guy was ranked. Hey Guy was ranked number 2, and what's her name was ranked number 8. Cool Boy Steph. So respect to Scooter and respect to Hey Guy. I mean, they put it all on the line. And I'm looking forward to seeing Cool Boy Steph versus Narate. I want to see what he got. I don't know if he's going to be able to deal with that type of pressure though. Narate's bigger and closer to his size, so I'm gonna be real interested to see that.
Yeah, and if not as quick, close to it.
Hey, stay ready. I gotta get ready for work though tomorrow though, man. But
All right.
I appreciate you inviting me over to speak my piece on Kobe though, man. And I'll make sure to keep up with the boxing though this week though too, guys, as we try to process through this whole tragedy though, guys. But y'all have a great night though. Salute to the LDBC.
Man, appreciate it, Mahari. I appreciate you coming through, bro.
No problem, man. Y'all have a good night.
All right. Man, Money Brown, give me your thoughts on Truck and Schoolboy Steph.
Man, with Truck, got the W, did what he had to do. Truck got to learn how to use his jab more and set the shit up. You know what I mean? He was going in there. He wanted the knockout. The body work was looking good if he kept going to the body. He got to learn how to work that jab more, and he got to get that gas tank up because he was getting a little winded and shit. And it was due to him working. You know what I'm saying? Because and like my bro 503 say, dude was tough as fuck. Dude was tough as fuck. I was looking for Truck to stop his ass, but he was a tough motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta get credit on that. But Truck he looked at like he was supposed to look like a top prospect, but they're gonna have to get him working that jab more, man. I'm gonna ask coach about that shit too. I get that boy on that jab because that boy wasn't really popping that jab like that and working off that jab game. But in the inside, he was looking good as fuck. dig into the body quick. He landed. He hit his ass with a beautiful shot. He punched in between dude punches and caught him with a hell of a shot. But he could have came with a straight, like you were saying in that one fight, Mac. We said if he came with that straight, he would have finished him. If he would have came with a straight, he would have finished him, bro. He gotta get off the hooks a lot, and you know what I'm saying. So he did what he had to do to get the job done. I give him a B. I give him a B because he got to work the jab, get that gas tank up. But he looked good. He growing. I'm saying that he growing as a up and coming prospect. So he got a high ceiling. He got a long way to go. But salute to him. He got the job done. Man, with Cool Boy Steph had me. He had me a little nervous in that bitch, man. I betted money on him. I end up losing, not because of him, because of some motherfucker from the motherfucking UK named something. But this motherfucker was undefeated, ended up getting a split decision loss, bro. I was mad in the bitch, bro.
What the hell? You bet a parlay?
I bet a parlay, bro. I had a motherfucking parlay, bro. So cold.
Hey, I bet you that parlay would have hit big than a motherfucker too.
Look, it was just this one cat, Mac, fucked me over, bro. I'm gonna get the ticket while I'm talking. But when Cool Boy Steph, man, when he was in that bitch, he was fighting. The game plan I see was the world boy down and then come on, because old boy had that gas tank, bro. He had a gas tank and shit. And I was getting kind of pissed off at him because I'm like, bro, stop keeping your hands down and stop bagging up in that fucking corner. He kept bagging up in that corner and dude would let go on his ass. And when he was bagging up in the corner, he could have easily wrapped his ass up and made his ass reset, but he kept letting dude reset though. But when he bust that motherfucking eye open on his ass, bro, and got to working that eye on his ass and start going to the body, because that body work, he did not like that body work, bro. And I get Cool Boy all credit in the world for remembering to go to that fucking body, bro. He kept going to that body, got the tag on his ass, and that what got the slowing his ass down. You can see dude just like he'll stop, man. He'll take a little deep breath and shit. You'll see him hurt, but Cool Boy won't jump on his ass, and I like the patience in him. I like the patience because all dude wanted to do was fucking fight. He was more physical than him. You see him slam to, and man, I'm so pissed off that motherfucking what's the ref, bro? Man, he pissed me off so much, bro. Motherfucking Jimmy the Cricket.
I know you're talking about
the big eye, man. Steve Willis, bro. Man, because he supposed to be took a point from the dude, bro. Dude just being too fucking dirty, Mac. Like slamming him, bro. Yeah. Elbowing him. He just steady warning and warning. I'm like, man, when the fuck you gonna take a point, bro?
But he was warning. But then he was warning Cool Boy Steph about holding.
Yeah, bro. Then he'll stop it, like, dude, do some shit. He'll look at Steph first. I'm like, what the fuck you ain't looking? Man, he pissed me off. Dude supposed to have at least 2 points taken in that fight, bro. But nonetheless, though, once he heated up, though, when he got the hurt in his ass, like after the 8th round, it was all cool, boy. He went to work on his ass. After the 8th round, that's when you can breathe and say, okay, I didn't agree with the scorecards early on. I felt like dude, like after the first 6 or 7, I felt like dude won 3 rounds. I felt like he won 3 rounds, but he calmed down, bro. After he started gassing his ass out, going to the body, keeping that jab on his ass, you know, and kept moving. Then he started putting pressure on, hitting his ass, hurting his ass, and you know what I'm saying, ended up getting that W, which was a beautiful W. A beautiful W, and you know, put him in position, bro. Put him in position. So hell of a fight, man. Very entertaining as fuck. So, 2 undefeated fighters. Let's not forget that shit. So dude came, he was rough and gritty, a Ukrainian motherfucker. Had Marvin over there, Freddie Roach with people. So you know he's gonna be tough. You know what I'm saying? I knew he's gonna be tough. And I was a little nervous as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm like, God damn, man. But after he calmed down after that 8th round, and you know when your money on the line, Mac, you know, usually you looking at extra shit. You damn right. Yeah, when the money on the line, you looking at so much shit, bro. But nonetheless, he ended up getting it done, bro. And salute to him, bro. I'm riding with him. Navarrete is a tougher motherfucking fighter than my dude, but I ain't gonna count Steph out. But Navarrete will be the favorite in that fight. He will be the favorite. So he just have to look at that shit and stay on his game from A to Z. You know what I'm saying? Keep your hands up. Stop making little minor mistakes, bro. That can cost you certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it was some times where he shouldn't have got hit with some shit, bro. And I was so pissed off at that shit. But I give him a B. I give him a solid B as well. You know what I mean? But he just got to look at tape and stay focused from 3 minutes all the way to that motherfucking bell go ding ding in every round, bro. But it was a hell of a fight, very entertaining as fuck. I liked it all the cards. I felt like they was all entertaining fights. You know what I mean? So I give him a solid B. He did what he had to do to get the job done.
Yeah, he did. Shout out to Cool Boy still. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I enjoyed that was the one fight I did enjoy. I didn't get to see Truck. I actually started watching your live because I was gonna watch it on your live, but I ended up having to get off because I had to take care of some business.
Okay.
And by the time I came back, he had already fought, and I was like, "Fuck." But I go back on YouTube and watch him. So I do plan on going back to do that. But for the most part, I did get to see the full Showtime card itself, starting with Cool Boy Steph. And Cool Boy Steph, to me, I'm sorry, I had the hiccups. Cool Boy Steph to me looked like a boxer does. He fought a pressure style fighter that he had to figure out. He was taking some punishment, even though some of it was unnecessary because he was too busy trying to shoulder roll. But once he figured out his opponent, he took over and it wasn't no looking back. That fourth round kind of scared me a little bit. Not gonna lie to you, he was taking some mean punishment. The sixth round as well. The sixth round, because I called Act on the sixth round too. I was like, Act, you see this shit? And I'm like, there better not be no upset. Seven round, Cool Boy still started to get his feet back up on him and started looking. Eighth round, he took over. It was over. Yep. He started beating the shit out of old boy. Not even gonna lie to you. That jab was looking sweet. One thing I gotta say about Cool Boy that I do got a problem with. Like, he's a boxer. At those lower weight classes, he'll reign supreme as long as he fighting any type of pressure fighters at that weight class. The moment he started fighting other boxers, that's what we really gonna see how good he really is. Because his jab, he punches his jab way too fucking low. And he's bringing it from a lower, he's bringing it from lower instead of being up and bringing his jab back to protect himself. He's not protecting himself when he's throwing that jab. Plus, he's throwing it low, and that's why he was getting hit so much in those early rounds, because he was throwing that jab so low and he was bringing his hand down. Even though it was quick, it was coming out quick, but he was throwing it too low. And it was coming back down instead of up by his face, and he was taking too much unnecessary punishment. That was my only problem with him. Oh, and he did admire his shots. I do got a problem with that because he had too many combinations he left on the damn table. What I say about fighters that admire their shots.
You say you hate them.
Man, I swear to God, and I like Cool Boy stuff, but that shit right there, bro, it was one time he did a mean ass 4-piece combo. I'm talking about, and landed every single punch, and he stopped. I'm like, what is you doing? Man, if you don't throw that straight right after that fucking hook, what is you doing? Come back with the uppercut. He wide open for the uppercut. Bro, that was pissing me off too. That's another thing I take away from that fight. But other than that, he was fine. But he cannot go into a Never Ready fight doing none of that shit. He can't. Because Never Ready is a different type of animal. I like that kid. And that motherfucker right there is nice.
I like him too, man.
Hey, can I pose a question, man? Who y'all think win that fight?
I got to lean towards Never Ready, bro. Right now.
As of right now,
Monday.
I got to lean towards Never Ready.
Okay. What about you, Ed?
I was gonna say, let me get my reason real quick. He got some crack, and if Stephen Fulton is too easy, he can be timed right now. He throw his combinations predictable. He throw his jab too low. He's not bringing it up to protect himself. And he can fuck around and get timed and get caught. And Never Ready ain't no slow puncher.
Yeah.
So.
And Never Ready ain't gonna forget to go to his body. And even old boy was even going to his damn body, son. And that's why I didn't like. Like, I just like how he kept his hands down on sometimes. I don't like how he was just like, even in the clinch 503, like when he clinch and shit, like he let this man just get off on him. Like, man, wrap his ass up, like grab him. And I seen that he wasn't more physically stronger than that Ukrainian motherfucker. I'm like, he's not, and I thought he got intimidated for a minute. I'm like, I know you didn't let this motherfucker intimidate you, bro. I know you did early on. I'm like, he felt like he got intimidated a little bit because that little motherfucker came out Like fuck you. Like he looked like he wanted to bite his motherfucking ass. I'm like,
Yeah, he was punching his gloves like, come on, fight me.
man, punching the shit out of that bitch. I'll say,
I
damn.
will say this though. I will say this 503. This is just a little preliminary thought. By the time fight time come around, I might switch it back to Cool Boy, but right now it's never ready.
Yeah, I gotta roll with Never Ready on number 2, bro.
503, what's your thought? I mean, what's your thoughts on that question with 503?
What with Narate and Cool Boy Steph?
Yeah.
Woo. Woo, that's 50-50. I don't even want to pick wrong, bro.
But hey, this is just a thought right now.
I really don't want to get that one wrong. Certain fights I don't be wanting to get wrong. I don't be telling y'all.
But look at this. Okay, so say it like this.
You got a moment, bro.
This is just a hypothetical. This ain't we ain't picking for the fight right now. This is just hypothetical.
Right now.
That nigga ready to put his professor coat on and
facts.
Division board and all this other shit. Nigga, just make a pick, nigga. God,
I think I gotta go with Mac on this one, man. It hurt me, man, because I like Scooter. I like Scooter, man. But Narate, man, he's really not playing with nobody right now. He like the boss at the end of a Sega game right now. Like he taking names. You're gonna need a couple continues to go see that man.
You gonna need some power to hurt Navarrete, bro. You gonna need some power.
Yeah, man. Navarrete like that nigga at the end of Mortal Kombat on Sega, man. He got like fucking 8 arms and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Goro.
Whatever the fuck his name was.
Yeah, Goro, he had another one.
I remember that nigga.
Katoro. It's Katoro and Goro. But boy, I guys hate about Sega Genesis, boy. I just have my eyes up all night playing that bitch. Even if I'm playing Lion King or I'm playing Sonic or whatever fucking game I'm playing, and you know you can't say that motherfucker. Streets of Rage, whatever it is. You hear your mama, take your ass to sleep for school. Hey, I'm close to the motherfucker. Nigga trying to cut the light off, put the cover over the TV and shit. Like, damn, I'm trying to do anything like, boy, I hope she don't come here and click this motherfucking game off. Nigga do not want to work all the way to get back up here, boy. That shit, that used to be stressing to the motherfucker. And look, this
do that back in those money because they didn't have a memory card yet. I was so grateful. I was so grateful that PlayStation hit.
That memory card.
Nah, not for Sega. But Mac, I used to do this shit on Christmas, bro. My little slick ass when he's little and shit. My big brother, I know this motherfucker. He don't even play games anyway. He just want to see if he got some dick shit. Motherfucker wake up on Christmas. I already know, but I'd have been a peep to Sega out already and shit. Ask my daddy and shit like, pops. You know, they're gonna tell you, I'm like, yeah, the Sega, like, yeah, the biggest one, boy. It's right there. I'm like, all right, I see what that motherfucker at. Nigga, morning time I wake up, I strike to the Sega, Mac, every up, rip the motherfucker. Yeah. Oh, I got a Sega. He, how am I trying to get the Sega? I ain't get. Look, get his ass whooped, clean to sleep. Knowing the game got me in his name, I'm on that motherfucker playing all night. I just do shit, boy. I was a little slick motherfucker. That nigga didn't play video games. They didn't give a fuck.
He said, Cole, man, look at top legendary top cat. What's going down, my brother?
Legendary.
What's up with it, man? Turn up one time, goddamn.
This nigga laid his way, man. Hey, man, we were just talking about who would win a fight out of Cool Boy Steph and Navarrete. Well, who would you get right now after watching that fight Saturday?
I still go with Cool Boy, man. I fuck with Cool Boy. I think that nigga, he one of them different fighters. He just small in the motherfucker. But he one of them, he's the truth though. You know what I'm saying? I think that fight right there and the J-Rock loss gonna help take him to another level. You know what I'm saying? This shit get real and he seen, you know what I'm saying? You can have that shit and it can be gone if you don't stay on top of your game. That's just the message for the game out there right now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas looking at these fights. If it was something to be taken from them, it is shit. You know, don't get comfortable. You feel me? Anything worth having, worth fighting for. So, shit, you got to put in the work and be for real about it. You know what I'm saying? But that Kobe Bryant shit was a sacrifice. I'm gonna drop the mic, man. Let me.
How you gonna come in here and say, man?
Nah, my nigga Legendary had to make sure we was illuminated real quick. He just had to make sure.
He gonna come in here and drop, man. Oh damn! They gonna drop the mic and try to smash off. I know. You see what I'm saying? I can't, bro. I can't say it with no sacrifice. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't.
Sacrifice for who though? I mean, he said it's a
Hey, y'all know
sacrifice.
what's the sacrifice? LeBron.
Ah
Hey,
man.
Bro, everybody on my timeline say that. I can't believe it.
Yeah, man.
Kobe Bryant. Man, it's a level of success that you can reach.
We know all them stories.
No, hold on. And it's a certain type of white friends you can fuck around and touch when you get this level of success. And yeah, you know, the nigga had too many white friends, man. Too many important white friends, man. I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all want me to do a video on it or something?
No, I mean, look, I know the shit.
Legendary. Legendary. He did grow up in Italy. Legendary. Did grow up in Italy.
Come on now, look, man. It's a whole, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna make me do a video, man. That's what y'all
don't do no video, Legendary. But look, I know what you're saying, dog. I seen the one shit like we see all the shit in the sense of the cartoons. I seen the one little cartoon where Kobe went down in the helicopter and shit. He had a little two trophy in his hand. I understand that shit in the situation at hand and shit like that, but when it be sacrifices, more than likely LeBron supposed to have a sacrifice with somebody coming from his way, not Kobe for him. Kobe, if you're saying Kobe was a sacrifice,
I ain't said he was a sacrifice for LeBron.
Okay. I'm about to say because Kobe, like when I look at that situation, and I see all the kids and the people, and I'm more than likely they gonna try to catch you by your goddamn self in the situation. I don't think with the daughter and all that shit or how that shit go, but I don't know, man. That shit weird. Like I say, I ain't gonna be naive neither. I ain't gonna be no naive ass nigga because I do look at that shit as one way for some motherfuckers. So I ain't gonna say some shit couldn't have been manufactured, but I just look at that shit as an unfortunate situation that happened, bro. At this one, that's some unfortunate shit.
Same here. I just can't. I can't put myself in thinking about that right the way, you know what I'm saying. But it is what it is, shit.
Legendary done made me think some whole other stuff now. Legendary, man.
Hey man, you get out there in them hills of Calabasas, nigga. If you don't know what's going on out there in them hills of Calabasas, then you don't know what's going on outside them gates of Calabasas, goddamn. I ain't talking about no tech. I ain't talking about no tech shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I look at it like this. We know it's a lot of motherfucking. We know it's a lot of motherfucking pagans still around in the White House and pagans around here. We know that shit, the rituals and them worshiping idols and shit like that. So it's a lot of shit that go on, man. Like you say, once you get up into that high level and you reach that high level of success with the money and shit like that. So
no, it's not the money.
We'll never know.
It's the people you around.
That's true. I mean, Matt Bourne made a reference when he was talking shit like, shit, when I got with Kobe and I went to this motherfucker with all these high celebrity motherfuckers and shit like that. Say shit, you just gotta show me the way. I do my own thing, but yeah, it's some shit, man. That's some shit, but
yeah, it is.
It's different.
Either like Omega Red say, either way it's fucked up.
Yeah,
it is.
They can drop the mic on you, niggas. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna go in, man. But I'm gonna say this, man.
They're good. So y'all need to peep 78 Patreon.
So he said, "What 78 said some shit like that." Hey, watch this here though, man. This when it first happened, and you know they was coming in saying how it happened. I'm like, damn, in the plane, in the helicopter, huh? You know, I ain't gonna go all the way in it, man. But if you break it down, I heard LeBron breaking some shit down, nigga. You know what I'm saying? LeBron out there in LA right now. You know what I'm saying? Nigga on a whole nother turn up. It's a whole different type of turn up. You out there fucking with it. Man, I ain't gonna go deep. But hey, man, I am gonna make a video on that shit I was talking about earlier, though, the making of meat
American. Yeah, you need to. Period. I'm waiting on that. But man, we still got to get to these last two fights, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Tell me what was y'all thoughts on Jay Hurd and his new style.
I look at it like this, bro. When I saw that shit, that motherfucker wanted to go back to the old Jerry Hurd so bad.
He
You know what
did
I'm
go
saying?
back to the
But he didn't
old
pushing this shit. Now I'm talking about he kept resetting though, trying to get the little fundamentals down like that. But once he fight a big time motherfucker, get in there with one of them top boys at 154, he going back to the same Jerry Hurd. He too set in them ways, bro. And he get hit too easy. And once a motherfucker get pushing that shit too hard, they want they lick back. I think once you get his ass hit hard, he gonna want his lick back, and that motherfucker gonna start right back banging, bro. I think his style was that worked for him is to come in the best shape that he can get in. I think that what Ernesto used to do for his ass. Get him in the best shape to take some punching, but to go in there and try to break a motherfucker wheel. You know what I'm saying? I think that was his style. I don't think you can try to what you do got a little boxing skills, but if you ain't getting away from the punches, motherfucker, you might as well go back to what you was doing, bro.
Yeah.
But I give him credit. He got the win though. He got the win, but I feel like he supposed to. I ain't gonna say I feel like he supposed to did shit. It was a possibility that he could have stopped that boy, man. If he'd have went to the body, he could have got him out of there. So he dropped him in the 12th round. But if he'd have worked that body, and if he was an old Jerry Hurd, what he was doing against that dude, he'd have stopped his ass around 6 or the 7th round. I give him a B2. I give his ass a B2.
Shit, better than what I give him. Hey, what was your thoughts on
who, Jared Hurd?
yeah?
He's going hard.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I felt like Jared Hurd looked crazy in there, brother. He the uppercuts.
You know whoever it is?
He landed some nice uppercuts on Francisco. But felt like Francisco was doing good work too every once in a while. But Jared Hurd, one thing I did see, he is trying to develop a jab kind of like Jaime. He didn't, constantly use it, and it wasn't consistent. But that's a step right there. So shout out to Coach K. You know what I'm saying? He at least applied one thing already. You know what I mean? We got to mix it in the pot like gumbo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. Take a while to brew. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what he do. Let's give him his next fight. Hopefully his next fight he fights somebody. Because I didn't realize that Coach K was the reason why he didn't take the fight with Rock right away. Because Coach K said the only way I work with you is if you don't take the fight right away. Because you don't know my voice, which is smart and which is true. We got to get used to each other. So, but I ain't gonna lie. Overall, I did like that he developed a jab, but I didn't think that he looked that good. He was getting hit a lot. The only person to me the whole night that did good defensively was Danny, because I see Danny deflect like the punches and then hit him with a jab, and like he did it a few times, and like he was countering real well. He was slipping and then punching. Like, to me, he did better defensively than he did offensively. And everybody else, did the opposite.
Yeah. Danny, we'll speak on Danny. I ain't gonna get on it right now. Top Cat, what you think about her?
Man, same old Hurd, man. Hurd still putting this shit. Mentally, that nigga weak. That nigga gonna fold. You put that pressure on that nigga ass, the nigga gonna unravel. He was trying to hide behind that shit, and nigga started running out of gas, and he had to fight his fight. That shit there, we gonna have to accept the fact that that's Jared Hurd. You know what I'm saying? Put that nigga in there with a pressure fighter though. You ain't even gonna see that jab, stand behind the jab shit he said, you ain't gonna get a chance to see that. Because mentally he ain't there. The IQ not there. He's not a high IQ fighter. You know what I'm saying? The nigga going in that hole, he banging on his endurance, he banging on his size and his power. That's it, goddamn. You get past that shit, he ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? The nigga gonna be there to be hit. So goddamn, if you hitting hard enough, you can put something together. That nigga he gonna touch the canvas. But that Jerry Harris shit, man, he a work in progress. That's what I say. Turn up.
All right. 503.
Yeah, man, I gotta agree with what Top Cat said, bro. The nigga is a working project, man, a work in progress, man. He a Coach K project. You understand me? He's trying to make the transformation. He needs to find the identity. I did take some good pointers from what he was out there doing though. He did try to establish a jab. He did try to do a little footwork, a little head movement, but he was getting busted up, man, by let these guys call it from Showtime a painter for the college. You understand me? Arts and craft painter, whatever the fuck they said he was. So I don't know, bro. Oh man, they say the nigga is a painter, man. He got painted, man. You understand me? The nigga was a welterweight too, man. But I just find it real. See that bothered me in this fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they said all that shit about Coach K at the beginning, and then when Santana come out there, they got so much fucked up shit to say about him, and he a painter and all this and all that. You know what I'm saying? But why y'all don't do Tyson Fury like this? Why y'all ain't do Terrence Crawford like? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like I'm really not feeling Showtime no more, bro. I'm really not, man. You know what I'm saying? The dude just was in a tough fight with Jerry Heard and got his ass kicked. Okay, the nigga is in a transition phase, and y'all want to sit up here and talk about Santana. We know he a bum, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't like, come on, man. Like, keep it real, my nigga. Like y'all hoes ain't even doing y'all job good. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, man, I gave Jared Hurd overall, bro, like a C minus, man. He got hit too much for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know how long this shit gonna work, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many Santanas you can fight, my nigga. I'm just saying. But yeah, that's what I got on it though, bro.
Okay, so my thoughts real quick. Just real quick. I ain't gonna even dwell on it. I give Jared Hurd a D. He came out looking like I was like, okay, Jared, okay. First 2 rounds went by. That third round came and Jared went back from boxing on his back foot to walking him down again. And like Money said, he reset. But then he kept walking him down again. And he was taking unnecessary punishment and throwing a million of them uppercuts again. But one thing that I will say, and it's continuously as I've been saying, Jared Hurd does not have power. I don't know the power that y'all see. I don't see it. Y'all gonna have to prove it and show it to me. I do not see power from Jared Hurd. I just see a relentless style that takes the wheel from you and will break you down, gets you tired because you're steady taking licks. You're tired and you get your knees get weak because you're tired, or you get stopped because you're tired. You get dropped because you're tired. I don't see him knocking people out, dropping people one punch. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that. I don't get that from Jerry Hurd. And if he keeps going back to this style, I'm sorry. And anybody who's a Hurd fan, take it with a grain of salt if you want to. But the motherfucker's food. And he's going to get knocked out by more than just somebody like a Mel Charlo. I don't think he can fuck with Rosario. And nothing against Rosario. I don't think Rosario is the best 154-pounder because I think Rosario can get beat by somebody like a Brian Castano. And I'll tell y'all why later on the later stream. And I'll tell y'all why I got to get some, but I got some back information on why Rosario beat J-Rock. Yeah. But I'm going to tell y'all just real straight up, Jared Hurd is still the same old Jared Hurd, like everybody's saying. I don't see what I'm not going to say Coach K can't change him, but it's going to take more than just 1 and 2 fights. He's going to have to literally go and have full camps and a lot of training to change his style, switch it up, and actually get his fundamentals better and his defense better. I'm not saying he was better defensively in this fight, But as far as a total package, his defense was garbage. So, with that being said, let's move on to the main event. And 503, what you think about Danny?
Oh man. It was a snooze fest, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like I expected more from Danny Montana, man. You understand me? I can't say that I was impressed, man. He didn't really go out here and put on a good demo tape, man, for the Pacquiao Spence campaign. You feel me? So it's gonna be real hard, kind of convincing, the brothers and the fight fans, to say, oh yeah, man, Danny ready for EJ, man. He ready for Pacquiao, man. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga already is in position to be a made man for for one of them fights. So it's like either ways it go, I know he gonna fight one of these niggas. But nonetheless, man, I was not impressed with Danny Garcia, man. He played with Red Cat. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he took Red Cat serious. Shouts out to my man Act Reacher for pointing out the fact that my man's had to shimmy down to come up out the underwear, man. You understand me? Just to make weight, man. He pulled a tank on us. You understand me? So that wasn't a good look, man. And it shows, bro. It's like, well, see, what my biggest problem with Danny is, bro. You never know what Danny you gonna get. You understand me? And we got one of them bullshit ass Danny's in this fight, bro. He didn't really come to take Red Cat head off, bro. Like, I feel like after homie bit him, you know what I'm saying? It should have been, you know what I'm saying, all gas, no brakes, man. But he kind of lit up in my opinion, man. And I ain't really like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And the fight was kind of boring after that. You know what I'm saying? Because Danny kind of was playing around with him, bro. And I ain't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I give Danny a C. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, shit, I did say all these fights was gonna go to decision. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see Jared Hurd knocking that old boy, and I ain't see Danny knocking out Red Cat. So you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though, man. I to be honest with you, though, bro, I don't want to. Now that I think about it, I really don't want to see Danny fight. Now one of these motherfuckers. Pacquiao.
I do.
I don't, man.
Because he's going to get his ass beat up.
Okay, who would you rather see him fight then? Pacquiao or Spence?
Fuck the Pacquiao. I want to see him fight Spence, and the reason I want to see him fight Spence because he's been running. That's why.
I want to see him fight Earl too myself. I want to see the Earl fight though, but I ain't gonna criticize. I mean, I ain't gonna hit Danny upside the head with a motherfucking sledgehammer like 503 did. I feel like it was okay performance, but Danny beat his ass to me. He beat his ass, but Red Cat was he was tough tonight. I mean, sorry that night. He was a little tough. I will say this though, I felt like Angel Garcia too, so I can understand where 503 come from. Angel was young enough to go do this motherfucking ass. There's a lot of shots that Danny did miss out there. But I don't know if like Danny was like, man, I'm not going to risk it with this crazy retarded motherfucker. This motherfucker didn't bit me. I don't know what he might do next. But Danny was tagging his ass to where I felt like he could have got him out there if he'd stuck to the body. Danny did great work. I saw him working the jab and shit, trying to catch him and counter him and knock him the fuck out and shit like that. But he for the most part, he beat the dual ass, man. He beat his ass, and he could have pushed on the gas more than what he did.
Yeah.
But when you got somebody like that and you turn their ass up, you know what I'm saying? Rounds don't never hurt. And but don't get paid for overtime neither. So, but I can't really look at him and say it was a bad performance because I know Danny Garcia and I want to see him fight Earl. When he fight Earl, it's gonna be a different story. When he fight Earl, he'll come in with a better game plan because he know he got to be on point. But I just want to see Earl beat the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying? It's a name. Danny got a fan base. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them PBC boys, the top guys. So he has Sean Porter and Danny Garcia on this shit. Still wait for Keith Hammond. I want Earl to get all three of them up on resume. Then if he get Pac after that, it's all good. If he get Pac or Danny next, it's all good. But I want to see him fight Danny Garcia, bro. I want that fight. Plus, I got a $500 bet that Earl gonna beat his ass. I need that 500 too. So it's a good scrap. It's a good scrap. But looking at fighting Red Catch, bro, it is what it is. It is what I thought it would. And I'm pissed off because I didn't pick the over on both of them bitches with him and Jared Hurd. And I knew, look, The over was 5.5 for Jared Hurd and 6.5 for Danny Garcia. And I ain't put neither one of them motherfuckers on the parlay. And the shit I put on the parlay, I missed one on like 5 motherfucking tickets, bro. I was so pissed off. But nonetheless, bro, he did what he had to do to get the W. He moved on. He ain't want to risk shit for real because he understood what he got in front of him. He know he got a big ass pay-per-view bag coming. Either way. He ain't want to risk that shit. He ain't want to risk getting cut. He ain't want to risk shit that was gonna fuck him up from getting that bag, bro. And he went in there and that's how he took his ass out.
Man, real shit. Top Cat, what was your thoughts on it?
Man, you know, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's that shit that just really didn't. I wasn't engaged with it. I was multitasking while I was watching it because this some Danny Garcia type of shit. The nigga robbing the game, man. Danny Garcia can give a fuck about the fans or anybody else. Danny in that bitch for Danny. You know what I'm saying? That nigga gonna do what's best for Danny. He can give a fuck. Niggas been calling this nigga a cherry pick for years. He don't give a fuck. He still consistently give you the same type of fight. When J-Rock lost to Rosario, Angel said, shit, nigga, we ain't taking that fight. You know what I'm saying? First title defense, we ain't taking that fight. And that's their approach on the game. They gonna look for the win. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't trying to, them niggas there for the bag, period. Like Money said, that nigga wasn't trying to get tight, he trying to secure the bag. I think he can give a fuck how the performance is. He can give a fuck what it look like. Give a fuck who showed up to see you, and give a fuck about who don't like it. You know what I'm saying? That check gonna cash in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Turn up.
He right though. We get him to get into the bag. He made $3 million against.
Hey, legendary nowadays, nigga, all you gotta do is take a picture of that check and send them over to the bank. You ain't even gotta take that
You
picture.
feel me? That nigga ain't. He don't even watch this shit.
Man, Reacher, man, what was your thoughts on that Danny fight, man?
And it's kind of one of those situations where I ain't gonna lie, I thought that he was gonna get the knockout. I knew Danny would win the fight, but I thought that he, you know what I mean, and Mac, everybody was telling him to throw the right hand, by the way.
bro.
I'm telling you, it was supposed to be the right hand, and I didn't see that right hand that I seen in what was it, the Brandon Rios fight, I believe. That right hand put Brandon Rios out. That was like James Harden on the fast break. I seen a rocket fly. Real talk. So I feel like I needed that Danny, you know what I mean, Saturday, but that Danny ain't show up. So the right hand, he was throwing it, but I feel like he wasn't really throwing it right. You know what I mean, to land it properly. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't say it was disorder in the corner, but I think once Red Catch, you know what I mean, try to bite the motherfucker, I ain't gonna for I see Angel in the corner, he was mad. Angel was mad. Angel looked like he wanted to fight Red Catch. And Benji Estevez. Like, yeah, he biting. He biting. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, but he biting. Just,
He probably
yeah, I mean, them big ass teeth, I'd have been mad that he was biting me too.
Them shit's big, dog. But you can tell they veneers.
That's what make it worse.
But they couldn't stop smiling. Could he, Mac? I say, damn, nigga, we know you got veneers, man.
Bro, I bullshit you not. Me and my cousin, shout out to my cousin Rodney. He probably listening in. We was sitting right here on the couch watching that fight, my nigga. And Rodney looked at that nigga teeth and said, bro, why all these fighters get these goddamn fake ass teeth when they become fighters? I said, bro, them veneers, bro. You can tell how straight they are from the back all the way around. They flat, they like perfect. Them veneers, and you like, but still, all these fighters got them, and his shit big as a motherfucker.
Big as a motherfucker.
I swear.
You tell how white them motherfuckers, them veneers, them motherfuckers just be too white. Like, goddamn, they motherfuckers ain't got no, like, come on, bro. Motherfucking napping ain't that good in your mouth.
For real. And and you're right. But you know how many times he landed that right hand, but he wasn't throwing that left. He caught him with that left one time and damn near dropped him. He was hitting him with the straight right. Like he was connecting with that hole. But he wasn't throwing that left like he could have too. How many times did you see him throw that no look left that'll set him up? He threw it one time and it boy knees buckled a little bit.
He gonna throw that no look left one time and have bad luck. I'm telling you. He better stop doing. He better stop doing that. He better stop doing that bullshit. He tried to do that shit. He tried to do that shit with Earl, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think.
Oh no, my nigga, let him try that shit with Earl. That's what I'm saying. Let him try that shit with Earl. I want him to try that shit with Earl. Y'all over here trying to save Danny. The way Danny looked this weekend, man, I don't care if he was trying to save yourself. Bro, if you're trying to save yourself for another fight, get this motherfucker the fuck up out of there. It was no reason he should have lasted past 5. Ain't no reason John Molina can knock him out and you can't. Did you go back and watch that fight, Ed?
What fight?
The John Molina red catch fight.
Yeah, I did. John Molina was fucking him up.
Exactly. It ain't no reason. Danny is a more talented fighter with more skill sets than John Molina.
But I think John Molina still had a little bit left in the gas tank back then.
Still. Who would you take in a fight? Prime John Molina Jr. or Danny Garcia? And that wasn't even a prime John Molina.
No, that wasn't. Because that was only, 2017?
Yeah. So who would you take? You see what I'm saying?
Of course, Danny.
I know. But what I'm saying is he was catching him. And Danny, I done seen Danny fight. And the way he fought Granados, he could have did that same thing and took him the fuck up out of here. And he didn't. He act like he wasn't even trying to. And that's why I'm like, you get up for certain fights, but my nigga, you could have got him the fuck up out of here and been home by 10 o'clock, fucking your wife, slapping on the ass, whatever you normally do to her.
No comment. It's a children's show.
Ain't no children's show. I already marked it as no, this ain't for kids. You do it now. So yeah, this ain't
nigga for Mac, you ain't gonna come back as the Mr. Rogers of this shit, man.
Nah, fuck that. I ain't putting on no. I'm not keeping changing rules every episode. Every time I stand up to go do something. Fuck all that.
Mr. Rogers was a great American, man. He would have told you, "Hey, friend."
He was a great American. He was too nice in my book. He couldn't have been in my neighborhood. That was a rich white man. He had privileges. I'm just saying. He wouldn't have stayed in my neighborhood and been the same Mr. Rogers. He'd have been robbed a couple times. Shit. I'm just saying. Shout out to Bruno Finkler for that super chat, man, in the Cashapp. Shout out to you. Appreciate it, bro. But, man, hopefully this Thursday night of boxing will be better because we got JoJo Diaz and motherfucking Tevin Farmer and Boo Boo Andrade. We got Mo Williams and got Tristan Calcroof all fighting in Miami this weekend. Thursday, weekend of the Super Bowl, man. But, man, I'm going to go ahead and close this one out. We've been on damn near 2 hours. Man, Ack, let me get some last words, my brother. Appreciate you for coming on.
Yeah, man. Man, yo, shout out to you, bro. It's a good chop up. Shout out to Legendary. Shout out to Abel. Who else is on here? Monty, 503. I mean, salute to the LDBC, man. Man, you know what I mean? Check me out on the weekends. It's your boy Ack Reaching, man. I'm out.
Man, appreciate that. Top Cat, close us out, my brother.
Oh man, appreciate the link. You know, it's always love coming through, chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, y'all tap in, man. This end of the week, we ought to get some good fights on that week at the zone. I'm looking forward to it, man. Look, Otha Jones, little Raymond Ford, Elmo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I'm really looking forward to Elmo and Tristan, man. Texas repping. I will be watching it Thursday while I'm at the radio station. I'm gonna set my phone up. You know what I'm saying? Be trying to watch that fight. Watch that fight, man. Appreciate y'all for coming on, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Shout out to the almighty LDBC, Lions Den boxing community. If you didn't know, now you know. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, comment, and share this video to all your social media platforms, man. This was a great bill. I want to say RIP to a legend and his daughter, Kobe Bryant and Gigi, man. Gianna, rest easy. We probably gonna hear about this all week. It's gonna be a remembrance of you. This is probably one of the saddest moments in sports. You know what I'm saying? And it's not so much as like when we lose somebody, but this was a tragedy. And you don't really hear about stuff like this in sports this often. You know what I'm saying? Except when Pernell Whitaker died. That hit boxing hard, him and Patrick Day. But this one rocked the entire world of boxing. You know what I'm saying? What, brother? You say you heard Natalia got, damn. Well, hopefully, man. Hope she all right. And before I go, man, I'm gonna read this last little thing, and I'm gonna get up out of here. LeBron made a post a little while ago, and he said, "I'm not ready, but here I go." Man, I'm sitting here trying to write something for this post, but every time I try, I've been crying. He said, "Every time I try, I begin crying again, just thinking about you, my niece Gigi, and the friendship, bond, and brotherhood we had. I literally just heard your voice Sunday morning before I left Philly to head back to LA. Didn't think for one bit in a million years that would be the last conversation we had. What the fuck? I'm heartbroken and devastated, my brother. Man, I love you, big bro. My heart goes to Vanessa and the kids. I promise you I'll continue your legacy, man. You mean so much to us all here, especially Laker Nation. And it's my responsibility to put this shit on my back and keep it going. Please give me the strength from the heavens above to watch over me. I got us here. There's so much more I want to say, but I just can't right now because I can't get through it. Until we meet again, my brother, Mamba for life, GG for life. Man, and with that being said, you ain't got to get ready if you stay ready, man. Peace.